Hi, Jack.
Howdy, Raelynn.
You alright?
Just tired. Just tired and worried is all.
Oh, the tired part can be easily solved, so come take a seat, alright?
I already know that, well, I didn't worry. There's already a mighty big fucking indent from me parking, you know. Bollocks to it. I'm just worried about Zaz. I haven't been able to get her home yet.
Well, whatever it is that, well, whatever it is that, she's tangled up in, I'm sure, well, it can be sorted out. I'm only hazarding a guess that you're also tangled in it.
Aye. I dare not say the name, lest I end up getting you roped into this mess.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Well, I'm sure you've already heard from either me or Jonah about how much I care for me kin.
Oh yeah, I can definitely tell that.
I'll take 7 bullets aimed at me kin before I defend myself from the 8th meant for me.
Well, that does sound a little ridiculous.
You understand?
I can respect the idea at the very
right?
least. I know.
Aye.
It's a case of just caring about all of those around you, especially the ones you love, and the ones that are, well, straight up a part of your entire bloodline.
Aye. Even if it's more same part of the same branch.
Yeah.
Or I guess parting from the same branch as opposed to all those family charts is basically just 8 being linked to one entity, really.
Yeah, but you get the idea.
But yes.
You care about everyone around here in the workshop. You care about Silas, and I'm only guessing you care about me, considering the fact that
I'll let you bloody stay here, for fuck's sake.
And the fact that you're actively helping me with my own engineering ideas.
Aye. Maybe you can fashion arms like these one day, eh?
I've been thinking about it, maybe not having it attached to the back, but something like it.
Gauntlets are always nice to look at. I won't lie, I do get a tingle of excitement anytime I see any folk I'm fighting bring out big old gauntlets, but that's more a desire to test me metal than anything of that nature, mind you.
Fair enough. But
I'm getting her back.
The fact that you care, the fact that you're willing to go through, well, whatever the hell it is, I can only assume it's pretty terrible considering the fact that you're like this and worried.
Aye.
But the fact that you're worrying and willing to go through everything is, well, it's really telling of how caring you are, and that's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to be.
And so far I've at least danced around to not have me or any of them have a bullet put in them yet. Or at least not in a fatal way, mind you.
Well, I'm sure that it'll never actually come to that.
No, I haven't died yet. Come close quite a few times. And I've no doubt that I'm gonna have to endure some fucking pain in order to get Zaz back. But for one reason or another, but I know I'm getting her back. I have to. As much as me and her don't exactly see eye to eye, well, I don't think she sees good eyes without any of the boys of the bloody family, and for good bloody reason. She's the one that provides the bloody posters in this room. Provides, well, no, the pool table was Silas. Provides the nice little props. They remind me that engineering ain't just about vehicles and big old hydraulics.
And a lot of different things. Even small little figures that turn into cars.
You say that, then there's bloody barricade in the warehouse, just trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
Odds are good once he figured out what to bloody do with himself, he'll probably take off on his own. Nearly give a wonder to us. And frankly, I couldn't blame him, considering the first bloody thing he did upon, well, being woken up by me was point a bloody gun at my face.
I'm assuming that his weapons don't exactly work, considering how banged up he looks.
Either that or he didn't want to pull the trigger. Which is nice, either way.
Probably the former, but...
But, well... I know I'm getting her back. But... regardless... don't you worry if I happen to get hurt, even badly. I bounce back from near death.
Well, yeah, I was about to bring that up. After all, there's certainly some marks from a skull fracture up here. Except for moving your hair again.
I mean, to be fair, well, okay, the one over here was a little more recent, but thankfully less severe as a direct result. I do know there was that time where, well, I was frankly too stubborn to stop a match before stuff got wrong, and, well, nearly lost all of my blood as a direct result.
And yet, you're still here, still standing. Willing to put yourself in front of those that you love to protect them. Or even save them.
Aye, Cookie's a bloody shining example of that. I should probably ask Priest to see about taking him in. Considering if I do get Zaz back, I'm gonna have to ask Cookie to get out of a room.
Naturally. To help a little bit with things. Can't exactly give a proper hug considering this is in the way.
But, well, you can hug me head at least, eh?
Sure.
Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate it quite a bit.
Well, it's the least I can really do for someone who's helped me quite a bit and is willing to actually keep me around in this place.
Hey, and I try and treat others the way I want to be treated. So I treat with kindness. The turrets are a precautionary measure to ensure I don't get too kind, get too trusting, but I'm wondering what I should have done more. Now I'm stuck with this.
It's alright to be distrusting in some capacity, but not trusting everything. Just flat out not trusting everything, not even a singular bit, well, only really lead you to not exactly being the most happy of people.
Leads me being a bloody hermit is what it is. Like fucking old Johnson. He's an old coot in the bloody desert. Used to go to him for a while, and then he eventually just completely spurned me. Uses a 40 arms, mind. Back when I used to wear back when these actually used to be properly working. Actual overalls, if you could believe it.
Well, at the very least, even if you do end up going into a bit of a distrust spiral, I'm sure not just me, but the rest of your siblings will actually
Aye.
try and get you to go out and do things more.
All the folk I know that I haven't accidentally spurned the trust of yet. Because I don't even know what's going into Max, but I'm not sure what to think, frankly. First I assumed he was just wanting to get anger out and accidentally lost control. Hence the second skull fracture. But yeah, still feel it. Even if Jones healed it himself. I don't even know, Lee. I don't even know. I just fear the factor of knowing that I'm gonna come back at one point, having managed to get Zaz back, but I'm walking through the door looking like me head's bloody split in two. As far as I've been told, I know me arms already suffered the same fate once. And I'm thankful that I was blind before I could see it. On the plus side of that encounter, even if by the end of it I passed out from blood loss, and then came back because, well, weren't enough blood in the body and the arms for it to properly circulate, you see. So all the blood in my body eventually went into my arms and I pass out. Then it comes back from the arms into the body and I wake up again.
Oh.
At the very least, with that encounter, I can at least feel proud in the fact that I basically managed to fight a powerful entity that was actively melee oriented to a draw, if nothing else. And that's
also shows just how resilient you are.
And how stubborn I am when it comes to accepting defeat. Shows why I need a bloody timer for fights, eh?
Well, with the stadium, I understand we'll have a timer for
this is just a
for
fight.
something for anything else, such as I don't know, defending yourself, defending others, or just someone being a right proper prick about things. Being too stubborn to actually give up the fight is a good thing.
Hey, Rick, right slugfest. I say that, I was the one doing the slugging then. I don't actually know how long it lasted. I should have probably asked her when I had the chance, but... Well, it's because of the sorcerer that ultimately started the duel and sent the creature after me. It was... Well, I could see souls again. That's why I said yours look beautiful. It wasn't meant as a flirt, mind you. You're just a pretty flame.
Well, flirt or not, it's still greatly appreciated.
Hey.
It's good. It's good to know that. Well, even if on some days I'm a little uncertain of myself, I can at least be certain that something about me is nice.
Hey, a nice, solid core in your soul surrounded by orange flame.
As orange as your goggles?
Bit deeper. Closer to red, I'd say. Than
Well,
orange. than yellow in your road. Hey.
but still a warm color.
Aye.
Much like the warmness of your eyes, and, well, despite the giant metallic arms on you, the warmness of you. You're nice to have around, I'll admit.
I mean, I imagine you wouldn't be taking engineering lessons from me otherwise, Dafty.
Yeah. I'm at least glad I can help you feel better about things, even if... Don't worry, Did you cut yourself? I only just now realized.
Must have done. Fortunately, at least despite the nature of how the blood flows in this, I'm no anemic. What's the...
well...
I've forgotten the actual term for it, I'm no doctor.
And I was a second-rate nurse, is how I like to put it, so...
What's the term
I'm not really too knowledgeable myself.
What's the term for when blood doesn't clot? Just keeps flowing.
I don't exactly know, but
is it anemia?
It doesn't really matter.
Hypochondria?
Something.
We'll look it up.
This cut's probably fine. It got sting a little bit for a while, but it's fine.
Better on me upper arm than on me fingers, eh?
True.
But aye.
Yeah.
Thank you for at least helping me, keep a level head, keep me chin up and all. I will get Zaz back, one way or another.
And, well, even if shit starts hitting the fan, you can at least take solace in the fact that you'll have something to come back to.
Aye, and I will be coming back, Lynn. Like it or not, Karen's not bloody having me on his ferry. And if he is, it ain't gonna be for a full sentence.
Yeah. And plus, if you didn't come back, not only would I be mad, I'm sure everyone else here would be mad.
Especially Jonah. Jesus. I don't know what the bastard was thinking, saying that he'd actually he made a promise that he would die before I did.
That's always a good thing about family. Always caring a bit too much about one another, even if you annoy each other.
He's the fucking accountant. He's basically telling me you are living a full fucking life, you rat bitch.
Nothing wrong with living a full life.
Hey.
And well, from what I remember, most people telling me, a lot of rabbits typically live to 20, and you're a little bit past that. So that's very accomplished.
I thought Jonah told me the average age expectancy was 40.
Most things I hear is 20.
Rabbits are traditionally prey animals in other lands, but then again, those rabbits ain't exactly standing on two legs.
True, but either way, you've surpassed one and will surpass the other.
One way or another. And even if I do die, I'm coming back. That's a certainty. I ain't gonna let a little thing like dying keep me for long. I mean, for God's sake. I'm pretty sure it's my own stubborn will that won't let me bloody pass at this rate.
What you gotta do? Crawl your way out of hell? There's just you gotta find a random chain hanging from the sky and start climbing it and into your body again.
If I have to, I will sock Karen in the face, just to bloody get back to me body. All right. And besides, I've made friends with at least 5 fucking gods at this point. I'm gonna be coming back one way or another. Either I'm dragged out of the afterlife into one of their little voids, or Cookie does true resurrection on me, which so as I've learned from the spell's effects, would give me my eyes back. And make me lose these.
Well,
Which I don't even want to do.
well, with regaining your actual eyes, that's not really too much of a downside.
You know how used I am? You know how used I am to not blinking? If I end up getting the eyes back, I'm gonna be feeling all kinds of shit, and I'm not gonna like it not one bit.
Fair enough. But
I don't even know why Jesse put the Canadian flag up there. Pretty sure that country's been gone for a good bloody century or two.
I think it's because you say you liked the maple syrup.
Well, that would track. He is still thankful for the brownies, mind. At least thankful that someone other than him in this bloody place can actually cook. I wouldn't be surprised if that's half the reason he would want you to fucking stay.
Well, I'm at least glad everyone likes the brownies. I should make more.
Hey, especially to prep for Zaz's return. Hopefully I can get her to come back before December hits. Hopefully.
Hopefully. But either way, you'll end up getting her back.
Hey. And if I have to drag her while she's turned feral, kicking and screaming from me, holding her in me bloody robotic arms until I toss her into her room and lock the bloody door, then so be it.
But
At the very least.
doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what's exactly going on. You'll end up making it through.
Aye.
Everyone will.
Aye. I don't even know
After
what
all.
potential they're plotting to have Zaz realize, but I wouldn't be surprised if she just uses it to further her game in rankings and shite.
That does sound a little bit amusing.
I wouldn't be surprised if the most she ends up doing is just surprising Silas with gunplay or some shit. I don't even know. They said they wouldn't harm her. They said they wouldn't harm her, but I don't know if they're gonna keep that fucking promise.
Think of it like this. If they were to actually, I don't know who they is, but if they were to harm Zaz, there would be hell to pay in the form of you kicking the shit out of them.
Aye. At this
So
point,
they would have no real reason, because they would have no real reason to, harm them if they're just going to get their shit rocked.
Aye. They know that just simply keeping our captives enough to, well, force my cooperation for now. I need to keep on with it at least. And if Max has told anybody, well, I'll just have to worry about that when the time comes. But,
Well, you've trucked along this long. There's not really too much that can stop you from actually getting to the end mostly unscathed. You'll probably be a little beaten up. You usually are, from what I've heard.
depending on what they end up sending me on and what the reactions of people that may find out about me working with them would be, I wouldn't be surprised if you have to nurse me back to health if I end up coming back like that. Alright, Lee?
Well, at the very least, it'll give me an excuse to actually touch up on my general nursing skills.
Hey. Any mechanical breakages, I can fix me set.
But just know, I'm here, your siblings are here, Silas is here. Well,
Aye.
you know what I mean.
Aye, aye.
A lot of,
Silas is
a lot of
available.
people are here. A lot of people are here for you.
Aye. And if worst comes to it, I doubt the rip and chip in meat rack could do me wrong.
Probably not. But,
Aye.
you know, you got this.
Aye. I did at least overhear that Jonah has a appointment, well, to take Silas into Zafira, so I might withhold me entering for now.
What could that even be an appointment for? I'm pretty sure. Isn't Silas relatively fine? Did he get sick or something?
I think it was for surgery, if Jonah told me right. Either installation or repair, I'm not sure. Rip and Chip is both a medical facility and a ripper dock.
Well, either way, probably shouldn't concern ourselves over it too much.
Nay. I'll just have to ask Jonah to tell me when he's out of the meat rack zone area of waterfront, so I could go in me sin. We'd only like to inhabit the same place at the same time, outside of the warehouse, mind.
Well, I would ask why, but I don't think I really need to know in any capacity. But
It's a weird deal.
yeah. A lot of things are weird. The general situation you're going through is weird. The stuff I watch is weird. I'm pretty weird.
Aye, it's a black fucking screen with just voices coming out on it. At that point, you turn the TV into a radio lane.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't working in the first place. Don't know why. I checked the cables. Nothing's working, but no, well, got a podcast at the very least.
I wouldn't know. Maybe I accidentally knocked it.
But, oh well. You'll get through whatever situation you end up going through.
I'll live. Even if some days I may wish I... Oh.
At least to make you feel better.
Thank you. Hey, I'll live. Even if some days I may wish I haven't.
And even if you feel like you're on the brink, if you're on the brink of death, don't worry. We're here.
Hey. And besides, I've got Cookie, I've got the High Priest of the In-Between, and I have Commander Jones. If nothing else, someone will pull me out in the afterlife. If it ain't me own stubborn loyalty road.
In shorter terms, you're too cool to die.
Cripes. Well, I still have some things to mull over myself, so maybe you could get started on making a set of brownies, eh?
Well,
I did say
we are a little bit out of sugar currently, but it's gonna be too hard to find more to actually make some goddamn brownies.
The priest gave us a bloody... How much sugar did you use? High Priest nearly killed me once, and he sent the entire place a bloody year's worth of food and drink as an apology. There's
a year's worth of food and drink around here? Where?
Well, okay, I was using like the
2 bags that were in the cupboard.
Well, okay, I gave a 6-month supply towards me, the team I'm technically a part of, a bona fide punks over at the Ridge. But I wouldn't be surprised if Hattie's already moved through that by now. So by rights, we should have 6 months worth of supply. And they only were like, what? I don't even know, probably a couple months ago?
Where do you
should only
keep
be like
most of this?
through. Well, I mean, most of it's preserved. Most of it is preserved food, and others are magically preserved. So the stuff like cabbages, so it should all be stored in the, well, either in the cupboards in the pantries or in basically a storage warehouse. Maybe you could check out there and see if there's any spare sugar left over. And if not,
There most
well,
definitely is.
and if not, maybe that's an excuse for you to bum a cup of sugar over from Soylus, huh? You'll be right.
Either way, brownies will be made.
Hey. No. Go on then.
Maybe this time I'll give you 2 extra instead of 1.
Aye, and any spares we could just leave in the fridge for when Zaz comes back. Cold brownies are just as fine as fresh ones any road.
But fresh usually ends up beating them out just ever so slightly.
I mean, aye, that's a given. That's a given, Lynn. Catch you a bit, eh? Shite. I don't know, you could go invisible or something?
I can't just, like...
That too, that too. Shite. Christ, not only do I have a fucking sibling captive, but now I know that someone fucking loves me. Fuck, they're probably gonna use that too. Shite. Just keep on. Just keep on. You've lived through worse. You've lived through worse. You ain't gonna let a bloody gang like the Hounds take you down. As much as I fear it. As much as I may want the brownies, I definitely know I need bloody sleep. I just hope I don't get a bloody nightmare about it this time. Just keep in your head, Jack. They promised they wouldn't hurt her. They said they'd actually help her realize potential. I just hope they make fucking good on that and I can get her back safe and sane.